I remember when feeling good was a sensation, not a score. Now, I wake up, and the first thing I do isn't stretching or looking at the sunlight. I check my wrist. I look at a sleep score. If the app says I had poor recovery, I suddenly feel tired even if I felt fine 5 seconds ago. We've turned our bodies into projects. We've turned our heartbeats into data points on a spreadsheet. We've optimized our steps, our calories, and our REM cycles, until we've forgotten how to actually listen to what our own skin and bones are trying to tell us. If you're Gen X, you're likely exhausted, not just from the work, but from the constant auditing of your own existence. Press play, and the past doesn't feel far away. Welcome back to Gen X Reflections. We were the last generation to grow up with intuitive health. We ate when we were hungry, we ran until we were sweaty, and we slept until the sun hit our faces. There were no biohacks, there was just life. But today, we are the primary targets of an industry that wants us to believe we are broken machines in need of a constant software update. We are told that unless we track it, it doesn't count. We're chasing a $1.57 million retirement goal while our nervous systems are paying the interest in cortisol and adrenaline every single day. In this video, I want to talk about why we are trading our intuition for spreadsheets. We'll explore the rise of neurowellness. This is the shift from doing more to feeling more, and why reclaiming your nervous system is the most rebellious thing a Gen Xer can do in 2026. Think back to how we used to measure wellness. It was the feeling of your lungs burning after a sprint to the corner store. It was the heavy, honest exhaustion after a day at the beach. You didn't need a readiness score to tell you to rest. Your body was the messenger, and the message was clear. We had a natural relationship with our limits. If something hurt, we stopped. If we were energized, we kept going. Our data was the color of our skin and the depth of our breath. There was no over-optimization because there was nothing to measure. We weren't worried about our vagus nerve because we were naturally stimulating it by laughing loudly with friends or singing along to the radio. We lived in our bodies, not above them. Health was a byproduct of living, not a full-time job. We didn't track macros. We simply ate what our mothers cooked. This lack of data created a space for intuition. We trusted ourselves. Fast forward to now. We've become the managers of our biology. Every morning, we audit our stats. We feel guilty if we don't hit 10,000 steps, even if our knees are screaming for a break. We obsess over heart rate variability, HRV, like it's a stock price. And for many Gen Xers, especially the sandwich generation caring for everyone else, this tracking has become just another source of stress. This is over-optimization. It's the belief that if we can just measure enough variables, we can outrun aging, stress, and even death. But the more we track, the more we disconnect. We've replaced our internal compass with an external dashboard. And for Gen X women, this is even more intense. You're navigating perimenopause and hormone shifts in a world that treats these natural transitions like a system error to be fixed with more tracking and expensive supplements. We are told to optimize our hormones as if they were part of a quarterly business report. The result? Burnout. Not just of the body, but of the soul. Our nervous systems are braced for the next alert, the next low score, the next requirement to be better. But there is a shift happening in 2026. It's called neurowellness. It's the realization that health isn't about how hard you can push, but how well you can land. It's about moving away from the spreadsheet and back to the nervous system. Neurowellness is about vagus nerve regulation. It's the science of telling your body it is safe. For a generation that has been on since the 90 seconds, safety is the ultimate luxury. It means realizing that a 20-minute slow walk where you actually notice the birds is more healthy than an hour of high-intensity training that leaves your cortisol spiking. It's choosing slow living over fast tracking. For our Gen X sisters, this means treating perimenopause not with more data, but with more compassion. It's about hormone balance through nervous system regulation, understanding that stress is the greatest disruptor of our chemistry. It's about deep sleep, Not because an app told you to, but because you've finally given yourself permission to stop being the CEO of your household for 8 hours. We are learning that intuition is a muscle. If you stop using it, it withers. If you start listening again, it speaks. So, how do we rebuild our intuition without throwing away the benefits of modern medicine? First, the data fast. Try 1 weekend a month where you wear no devices. Don't track a single step. Let your body tell you when to eat, when to move, and when to sit still. Relearn the sound of your own hunger and your own rest. Second, prioritize the vibe over the score. If you wake up feeling great, but your watch says your recovery is low, trust yourself. Your subjective feeling is a more accurate measure of your humanity than any sensor on your wrist. Third, reclaim the unoptimized moment. Go for a walk without a podcast. Eat a meal without checking the time. Let your mind wander. This is where neurowellness happens in the gaps where nothing is being measured. Health, too, isn't about the next wearable. It's about the return to intuitive living. It's about being a person again, not a spreadsheet. If your nervous system feels like it's been screaming for years, you're not alone. We were never meant to live as optimized data points. We were meant to be messy, rhythmic, and intuitive humans. It's time to stop auditing your life and start inhabiting it. What is one health stat or device that has made you feel more stressed than healthy lately? Is it the sleep score, the step count, or the constant heart rate alerts? Drop your birth year and your over-optimization story in the comments. Let's talk about how we're reclaiming our peace. Subscribe to Gen X Reflections for more stories about the values we're trying to hold on to. Next time, we're looking at how this same obsession with optimization has moved from our bodies to our back porches. We'll talk about the day we lost the spontaneous drop-by, and when a knock on the door stopped being a surprise and started being an intrusion. We're going back to a time when friendship was lived in the moment, not scheduled on a calendar invite. Until then, put the watch in the drawer for a few hours, just to see how your heart actually feels. If this video hits you right in the memories, then the next one I am recommending below will probably have you nodding along too. Click it right now to watch.